Hi everyone. I hope that you've all had a chance to communicate with or hopefully even meet with your teams, and that you've started to go through the proposals and think about what you're going to select as your preferred options. As a group, you probably found a few of these project proposals that are particularly appealing to your team. Now the next step is going to be to decide as a team a ranked set of 5 options and prepare your letter of intent. A letter of intent is a pitch. You're trying to convince someone, me, that a particular project is the one that your team should have. In other circumstances, the letter of intent is to convince a potential client or the project portfolio manager in a large organization that allocates work with an effective argument that your team should get the project. Since your team has a few backup options, you'll choose 5 project proposals for which you would like to be considered. You will write a clear, concise, evidence-based argument for the top proposals that you want, and a ranked listing of the 5 that are of most interest to your team. We have a really good number of projects in this term's design challenge, and so we should be able to give you one of your top picks. I can't guarantee it. I will guarantee that I'll try my best to line up teams according to your interests and capabilities with the clients that want the work done. But your job is to convince me why your particular team is best suited for your top preference. Is it previous experience of members of your team? That experience could be through co-ops, or it could be through competition teams, or something in your life experience that directly relates to the technology area that the client needs. Is it a particular combination of skill sets that logically would apply to a given problem? As well, you'll want to show that you're a team that's technically balanced and able to deliver what is required. If the project looks like it'll need good knowledge of fluid mechanics and numerical modeling, and one of your team members has already taken the CFD course, or done a co-op term in which this kind of skill is acquired and used, then by all means mention it. Also mention the range of other skills that your team is likely to need: report writing, project management, as part of a competition team, and so on. These are the kinds of pieces of evidence that show your capabilities and breadth as a team. In a competitive bid process, the team capability is only part of a winning bid. The bid has to be professionally presented, clearly and concisely written, logical, and error-free. The project proposal also has to have a low cost and a clear plan to complete the work in a time frame that meets the client's needs. In working together as a team, you'll need to have a common sense of purpose, hold each other accountable to deliver what you promise to do, trust each other to deliver, and be ready to help when things get interesting. No team ever works perfectly all the time. That's reality. By recognizing that we're not perfect and that we have competing demands on our time, we can talk through the small issues and resolve them so that they don't become big issues. As a team, you'll develop a team charter, which is a set of statements about how you promise to work together. When issues arise, hopefully you can address them promptly and figure out a fair and workable solution. If things are not getting resolved, then please ask your faculty advisor to help your team to address the issue, or you can ask me. By having the discussion early about what you want your team to be working together and documenting it in your team charter, you're halfway to success as a team. As the project continues, find a few times to celebrate your success together. I don't mean a big party, but just acknowledging that you're reaching milestones together builds team morale. Next time, we'll discuss team specifications and working with the client.